limitless woman. Who is she? How does she do things? How does she grows, evolves, and transforms? How does she just simply sit in knowing that everything what happened to her is not because the world doesn't like her or hates her or there is negativity that it happened. She acknowledges things would happen to her, but she doesn't live in those scenarios, paradigms, whatever word you want to use. She doesn't. She trusts herself. She has her own back. She doesn't give that to someone else's lap, that they can do whatever they want to. She cherishes that. She raises the value of herself to that full potential, not to medium, not to lower. She doesn't lower that for anything. Because I can tell you this, every time I would lower it for, let's go say, and people would say, I appreciate you if you do this. I will tell you this, they actually don't. They actually take advantage. Every time you lower your, let's go say, a price, is it for your sessions, for your programs, and the price of you, oh, I will go out of my way to do this. They will drop you because the truth is you came in from the lack. And do you want to be valued? Value yourself. Then you will attract people who will absolutely cherish you. Who will say, I'm with you, without even asking a question. What's this program about? What is this, what you're doing, or anything like that. Go on adventure with you. If you're talking about the dating, you will then be in that feminine energy of knowing, not in ego, but you're going to be in love with yourself, with life. And that's so attractive because you're actually living in your own heart, in your authenticity. I teach you how to tap into your genius of you, the limitless parts of you. How to be that unapologetic woman. How to have your own desires, whatever they are. Whatever you wanted to do. Me, I love sailing. I owned a sailing boat. When I was in my teenagers, the 20s years in Croatia before I moved here. With my first husband. I loved it. Every weekend we would go on it. Absolutely love that. What do I want to do again? Have a sailing boat. Not a monohull, what we had before. I want to have a catamaran now. And that's on my, it's not even, I don't call it a vision board. That's going to happen. That's my reality. It's my reality board. It's going to happen. And I'm going to have that. And I will be doing this. So whatever your dream is, desire that you wanted to do, when you absolutely care what you want, not what others want you to do. Are you, if you're watching this video, are you like, I will say a child, I'm a mom and I've got 18 and 21 years old. I always say this, if you want to study, if you want to go to uni, you do it because you want to do it. Not because you're trying to please your parents and go to uni because everyone at uni is smart, what everyone says that. Is that really a true? Or do they go to uni because they're trying to please their parents? Because parents are living their life through the children. Allow children to be themselves. I've worked in hospital with people where they finished uni and they were so miserable. I had to finish it off because my parents pushed me for it. I'll have a better future. They're so horrible. They were so miserable. Their bedside manners with the patients were horrific. They were internally, mentally so unhappy. They were unhappy in their marriage because everything was pushed, demanded of them. But if you allow your children who made a choice to choose you to be a parent, with boundaries, with assertiveness, of course, but if you allow them to make a choice, my son chose to go to the army. In school, he was even chosen to go to selective school, and he said no. But he chose to go to the army. Then when he came home from the army, he chose to do electrician. And when he was in TAFE, they said to him, "You don't belong here. You should be at a university." He would study literally a day before for his exams. So my daughter is exactly the same. Does she wants to go to uni or not? She says maybe, maybe not. She still wants to move, and she will move interstate. And that's okay. Because I don't live my life through them. I give them soulfulness. And they can make a choice. And their life belongs to them, not to me. I don't owe them. I give them love, safety. If they want to talk to me, they can talk. When my son was in the army, his corporals would say to me when I came for graduation, and they said, "We wanted to meet you because you raised such an amazing man who was strong, who was capable, who had dreams and desires. But he was smart, he was knowledgeable, and smart in a way of being soulful." So they said, "Congratulations, you've done such a wonderful job." And I was the only mum who actually they came and talked to. From the whole platoon. Me, I was glowing. Because there was days when I was, as being a assertive mum, being strict, said no to them. Teaching them what a life is and appreciation and gratitude. So there'll be days when there'll be a little bit more challenging times with the children, especially when they're teenagers, especially these days. But if you guide them and you plant the seeds, they will flourish. You just have to trust the process. They will find their own ways. You need to stand like a lighthouse. And both my children, every single day, they come and say, "I love you, Mum," and give me hugs and kisses. And if I want to have a hug, I say to them, "I need a hug. Could I please have a hug? There is never ever, I've done this for you, so you should be grateful. You should be." That's a wounded child within me would be talking like this. But I talk to them as heart, conscience, parent. And I teach this in my classes. I teach this in my sessions. And the proof is in the pudding when I can do this every day with my children and having 18 and 21 years old at home full time. Full time. And never ever did I tell them they can't go and see their dad. They chose on the merits what is the relationship over there. So to become the limitless person is step in your heart and say, "I have one life. What do I want to achieve? What choices are you making today?" And the work, what I do, I absolutely love. And as one of the clients called me the other day and she goes, "You have magic on legs." And I love it because I deliver a magic, the intuitively guided sessions, telling you what I see, what it can be done, how to deal with the situations and challenges time, because life will give you curveballs. It will. It will give you that. Nobody cannot promise you that life will be just amazing. Oh, when you get married, it will be all great. Oh, when you have children, it will be like this. It will be what you make it of it. When you get triggered, how to deal with the triggers. And the children or the relationship is what needs to be healed within you. If you're single and on your own, I have to say it's so much more easier. Yes, it is. But once when you have a partner, once when you have children, or you have stepchildren, the whole thing gets a little bit more challenging. But is it challenging? Or are you accepting it? It's part of your healing journey. Is they're showing you what you need. And what did you sign up for? And life is what you make it of it. Turn the sadness into joy. Or, as I say, let the joy ruins the sadness. What are you making a choice today? What would you like to do? Are you ready to step into being that limitless person, radiant, authentic person? Or are you happy and content with the life where it is right now? Is abundance coming to you? Is it intuition there for you? Are you having everything what you want? Are you getting triggered, overwhelmed, raging? Are you feeling abandoned? Whatever it is, and whatever you need help, reach out.